Tomorrow, when Joan of Arc burns at the stake, I want you to watch carefully. Not the young woman in the flames, but the men who sentenced her to burn. The English will carry out the sentence, but when nothing but her ashes remains, it is the Grand Duke of the West, our Duke of Burgundy, that will have seized a triumph. For you see, this spectacle is not really about the Maid of Orleans. Her death is only as important as the benefit that it brings us. What burns on that pyre is not Joan the person, but La Pucelle, the symbol of the French resistance. You are young, my son. You have never seen our duchy as anything but a powerful state. But we were not always so mighty. In the greater tale of history, Burgundy is but a newborn power, carved from the lands of the kingdoms and empires that surround us. Our ascent began with John the Fearless, the father of our current duke. Up until then, the Dukes of Burgundy and the Armagnac faction had been equal rivals, fighting for influence at the court of the mad king of France. Louis, the leader of the Armagnac faction, had been using the funds of the French crown for years to stifle John in any way possible. He also boasted of having bedded John's wife. Tiring of these insults, and Louis's abuse of royal influence, John decided to end their rivalry for good. Just 3 years into his reign, he sent 15 men to stab the Armagnac Duke to death on the streets of Paris in broad daylight. It was a true show of force. In one bloody act, John established himself as the most powerful duke in France. The Armagnac faction, now leaderless, began preparing for a long war. To keep the Burgundians occupied, they supported a revolt in the city of Liège, which was ruled by John's brother-in-law, the Duke of Bavaria. John the Fearless would not let such unrest spoil his plans for the Grand Duchy. And so he marched his armies north, to a small village outside Liège called Auteuil.
Hello YouTube and all you AoE2 fans out there. I'm the Thirsty Camel and welcome to the channel. This is our very first ever Let's Play where we'll be going over the Burgundy campaign, the Grand Dukes, starting with Mission 1, A Kingdom Divided. Hope you enjoy and leave a like if you do. Okay, let's see what we have here. 2 of the 3 castles, 150. Grey, need to die. Okay, scouts. Okay, seems quite simple for the start. So what we do, a couple of men there. What do we have around here? This is our ally, the Duke of Bavaria. Let's hope he'll be useful. What do we have around here? 2 more knights, we have a little market. Let's see. Actually, no. New features. Okay, let's go. Any idle villagers? You can also go. No. Let's start with bolstering some military. We are the Burgundies, so let's just snowball some horses. What do we have around here? Quite well decorated map. Let's see. Oh, we have a village. Must be one of the ones supporting the green powder camps. Let's see about that. Come in. Why am I not attacking villagers? Oh, I see. That should make a difference. Let's leave this here. Back your red 10, 2 more. Huge. Okay. Come on, man, focus, focus. So what we have here? Okay, first village went down without any issues. Oh, sneaky. Oh, oh. Okay, just pillage your heart's content. Now let's see what we have here. Since they do give us trading, let's just abuse that. Just a little. What do we have? Oh. You can't anything. Let's leave those two. Okay, perfect. So as you see, this is our very first video. Trying to start a little channel to see what we can do, and hopefully with the help of the community we'll have some laughs and some good times.
Simple-minded rebels in Liège seem to think that our scouts would not discover their secret gunpowder depots. How wrong they are. Destroy the depots.
Ooh,
So the Liège rebels
okay.
can no longer make
One
use
up
of their
north, one
cannons.
up
Every
south,
coin that we take is one less coin
and
that our
we
enemies can
know where
spend.
Leech is.
There are many
I'll
to be found in
presume
this market.
he will die. Okay, some economic growth, perfect, perfect. You can start with a mill, some artillery, let's give it some usefulness. Even in general, let's go there, pull a boar. That was not well placed at all. Some would say proficiently not placed, but it's okay, it's okay. So that's where he died. No problem. I have a good knowledge of both camps. Let's see what's going on here. Absolutely nothing. Okay, no problem at all. Let's just finish that before continuing. Now, let's just mark that and start spitting out a couple of men. You are all supposed to... Excellent. And we start with some farms. Can also go farm something pleasant. Tak. Now let's see what's happening up here. Everything seems quite secure and no real issues at all. Arm is now free. Let's say that perhaps we start advancing on the second one. Let's see. Second boar, second boar, second boar. There are no more boars and I'm too lazy to get anything else. We should have enough for a couple of farms. I like to think my farms are slightly efficient, even if indeed they are not. It's okay now. Slip everyone to their things. So it is. Indeed, my friend. Charge, charge. Let's just charge all over here. Shouldn't be necessary to micro anything. Not that my micro is that good. Okay, excellent, excellent. Continue moving ahead. There. Oh. And I think that was roughly easy win. Don't really call that a fight, but still. Okay, so that's 2 down. Ooh, ooh. Another one there, and another one there. 3 more to go. Okay, okay, no problem at all. You are long distance mining, which is the worst. Now, if everything goes well, as the channel grows, so will my skill, eventually, hopefully. So, let's just see. As you see, I'm not the most efficient potato ever. Let's see, we're getting a second camp, couple more villagers.
The grain that the villagers had stored in this mill
Yeah,
will
that
now feed
stuff
the
from
Burgundian army.
fully agree with you. Your grain will feed my armies, which is much, much better than feeding yours. This is all going well. Okay. Again, starts with nice production again, hopefully. Let's get the... Oh no. Highly efficient, highly efficient as you see.
Will now feed the Burgundian army.
Excellent. The Burgundy army has taken another toll. Everything seems safe here, just some recognition, no problems. Let's see, let's see. Couple more nights and we should be on our way.
The grain that the villagers had stored in this mill
It's also
will now
going
feed the
well.
Burgundian army.
What do I need? We need 150 and 20. Let's wait a moment for that. 150, excellent. This seems quite clear. Okay, let's take these back home. Good job, man. And you can go towards that. With all of this, also think we have forgotten to research caravan.
Freeing France from this insane tyrant.
I have nefarious enemies that is so much better than a normal enemy.
No more mercy to our enemies. Spare
Seems
no
that we
one.
were being attacked, but no more. No complaints from my side. Let's pick up some stone, drop a castle or two. Oh, my friends want to rumble. Excellent. So they seem to, and I'll just completely take them on by surprise. We should go through this with minor casualties. Let's see. In general, indeed. Let's just pick up those last ones. Hand cannoneers, that is something that we should start thinking about. Since we are already down here, let's take care of this last one. They should offer as little resistance as the last couple of ones. Third balls in our ranks. And we should indeed also get technologies. It's not that I want to bring suffering to these villages, they just sided with the wrong sides. Because the thirsty camel will rule the lands. So this goes, okay, slowly amassing. Wait, what? Someone's attacking me. Hey, how about that? Let's see how. Okay, more resources, and that's also a trade shop, so more resources there, excellent.
The grain that the villagers had stored in this mill
Now
will
I
now feed the
start having
Burgundian
numbers. I
army.
should think about getting this properly
Lumber and
upgraded.
stone are stored in this trade workshop. We will make good use of these resources.
Let's just see. Let's just say most of our army is entirely mobile. So that should be perfect. Everything here has gone. Now what's the idea? Yes, no, well, let's go back there. Are those upgrades coming in? Excellent. Economy isn't the worst thing ever. No. Since you're so good at stoneworks, let's just drop that there and then you can go back to some mining. Just have a safe little holds. Now you'll be all advancing and you'll be there. Let's take out the last little village. Shit, that should put us on a good track. No, who's not doing anything? Why are you not doing anything? Oh yes, those are excellent farms. Feel free to leave in the comments how bad my farms are. Now let's see, that's another little village that fell to us. And now we're taking care of the mill. That needs no help. Okay, excellent. Before you die, I do have a habit of killing my...
Come to my aid as quickly as possible, John. The grain that the villagers had stored in this mill will now feed the Burgundian army.
And our allies needing some assistance. Let's send a small dispatchment. Just take care of it. Everything here. Everyone here is... Good job, good job. Now let's just see. That is indeed much more varied army than I am presenting. But still, with Cavaliers we should be able of mopping up his units without any issues.
Is one less coin that our enemies can spend. There are many to be found in this market.
I
Lumber and stone
agree.
were stored in
Let's
this
take
trade
all of
workshop.
his coins.
We will make good use of these resources.
Okay, now let's unite back here again. Continue production, continue production. You're not doing anything. Excellent. I was wondering workshops. This would be quite nice. And after that, just so we can grow our numbers when needed. And you are doing even less. I also want 2 monks. Just keep everything going. How's everything up here? Done. Excellent. Let's go down and see what's gonna happen. This is interesting. Really have a number of things queued. Let's do that. That should get our gold income roughly matching what we need. Is in blue? Nope. Usual scout, no problem at all. I would say now that little village, okay. Let's start with taking down the gun. No, not the gun depots, the powder depots. It should be start and amassing a couple of rams. To vaguely recall Asian monks, should be around there. Excellent. On the holy leaves. Yeah, healings for weaklings. Let's start with stage 2. of our conquest. We start taking down the little depots. Can we cavalry snipe this? No, surely not. But I do feel... Oh no, I just got housed. Oh, that's embarrassing. Some very well designed and placed houses. And there's absolutely nothing here. Let's just snipe that off. Can't get us worse though from what we were. You know, you can keep your units. No rush at all. Couple of villagers. I have no idea what they were collecting or where. Just this little camp. Clearly belly built. They just cleaned that out. And they just let us in. They let us in. Godwin has to love the AI. Let's just clean this up right up.
We have destroyed one of the rebels' gunpowder stores, sire.
And what's behind here? Ooh. Indeed interesting. Let's build there while that is happening. Indeed, we need to start getting our numbers up. Plus these two. Should be more than enough for anything that we need. Plus a couple of these. Now let's just see how our army is going. Okay. Army in general has done nicely. Their puny units stand no chance.
Lumber and stone was stored in this
All
trade.
in all, seems quite easy for the first campaign map. I was expecting a little bit more resistance. Let's see how it continues from here on.
The grain that the villagers had stored in this mill will now feed the Burgundian army.
Okay, and then we continue forward. Oh no,
Every coin that we take
don't be
is
doing
one less
nothing.
coin that our enemies can
That's
spend.
terrible.
There are many to be found in this market.
No, no. No wasting the army, I will engage you when I want to. Now let's just regroup and completely ignore what's happening there. Yes, while I wouldn't say that I will be throwing these men out, I want them to at least have a glorious ending. That was unexpected, that's a lot of pikemen. At least they die rather quick. Now let's advance there, and let's go. And you two there. Should in general have... Oh yes, I'm quite sure we'll be losing our man. This happens to the best of us. And what we have here? Another 45 ready to go. Can't complain. Right, that is not being built, but either way, there's no advance forward. Here we have one of the castles we need to take down. I have no idea where the second one is. Steamrolling everything and excellent. Okay, let's kill that because we will need to eventually, even if we take some losses. This should now be secure. Okay, just completely tear everything down. Overkill? Possibly. I see the reinforcements. Thank you. And yeah, I could count on you.
Sire. Without their cannons, the rebels will be an easier target.
Just clear this out before continuing. That's a number of rams, indeed. And our night force. You can already see that gold trickling in. Not as fast as one might have hoped. But still, but still. The new pathing is interesting, to say the least. This should make out the last of the villages. Indeed.
Every coin that we take is one less coin that our enemies can
So,
spend.
they're also
There are
out.
many
Now
to be
let's
found
see
in
what
this
is the
market.
plan.
The grain that the villagers had stored in this mill will now feed the Burgundian army.
Let's regroup. Oh? Oh, you know what this means. Cavalry snipe. Just passing through, joking. Bye. Oops, no one noticed. Not gonna lie, I do want that gate to open, but I'll resist. Let's go here and now. Let's say we could safely start breaking in.
Sì. I vari.
Can also start advancing a bit.
I baci.
Just keep some safety over our heads. And so let's start taking out this wall because it does seem by far the weakest. Sometimes I wonder, building the rams closer to the battlefield might be way faster. So split them up a bit. You can go there. So two groups, one there, one mass, one here. My thoughts are correct. They will eventually send reinforcements in. And let's send our beautiful little rams there. We are now in. Let's start with just creating a couple of choke points. You counter my rams with rams. Excellent. I think that is the most excellent idea ever. Let's see what's happening here first. Everyone inside and just go mad. And here also everyone got inside. Excellent. Now one last surprise that we have for them is the trickling of 1,000,000 random horses. That's one of the castles down. Excellent. Now you are just sacrificing yourselves for no reason. All of you to go there. The rest of you can essentially just go wild. Okay, you know, random sacrifices. Let's go back. Just clear out their dreams and hopes. Where are you going? That's the worst idea ever. Here, anything keeping anything? Not really. No real problems. Let's just do a little sneaky snipe. Alright, that's the third castle, okay. Therefore the 2 out of 3. Terrible. Yes, excellent. Now the castle is also going. Let's let them go a little bit ham. Nothing else is attacking anything. You can go in, you can go in. Just continue taking things down. The castle has gone. Still need that one gone. So everyone back. Let's not get too crazy. So now we need to continue taking down his villagers. So this is just a bloodbath essentially. Just want to make sure that he never gets up again. Which is fair enough. I understand the times we're trying. Rams are doing their jobs, as well as everyone in general. Let's just get that done without any issues. Let's just rush down here and see what's happening. We seem to have a little outcropping here. That is indeed a town center. Let's take that down fast. Everything else, okay, perfect. Did I forget set points? Indeed I did. No problem at all, no problem at all. So this is going. Okay, we are indeed steamrolling, no problems. knight and take over the army, please. The company has arrived. Let's actually actively hunt for these villagers.
Sì. Détaché.
Oh, I have found some. Let's go out.
Yes,
This is
I
another
see.
6.
But I will not show mercy to these traitors. Drive all rebels out of their hiding places. Hang them all. Wipe out their entire families while you are absent.
And this is it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you did, and I'll hope to see you in the next one.
The Battle of Auteuil was a decisive victory for John the Fearless. He rode in triumph to Paris, and his armies entered the city without a fight. The Armagnac plot had failed. But since they had not openly waged war on him, John could not yet exact his revenge by force. Instead, John had the 15-year-old son of the deceased duke brought before him. Still mourning the death of his father, the boy was forced to forgive his father's murderer in public. A cruel act, you say? And that it was. But remember, my son, that cruelty was not John's goal, only a means to an end. By orchestrating this public display, John showed not just the boy, but the entire house of Armagnac on their knees, kissing his feet. It was one insult too many for the proud Armagnacs, and the struggle between the two factions would soon turn into open war.